I don't think we've always done a good job with oversight. Since I got here, beginning with Senate President David Mark, repeatedly announcements were made that oversight should not be used for extortion. Unfortunately, that has not always been the case. Till now, 2 years in a row, NAFDAC budget has not been passed for no other reason because of interplay of strong men in the corridors of power. May God help the Nigerian Senate to cure such situations.
Oversight is one of the major functions of the Senate. However, the legislature is seen as being inept in this area. Outgoing Osun Central Senator Olusola Adeyeye, while in his valedictory speech, accused the Senate of extorting the MDAs in the guise of oversight. His statement has got many weighing in.
Over and over, I'm not just talking about the 8th Senate. I have to say the Senate entirely, ever since 1999, really hasn't done very well on oversight functions. And now he brings in another aspect of this. I don't know if any of you heard it. He accused the Senate of extorting the MDAs in this oversight function. What is the implication of what he said, and how can this be fixed going forward in the 9th Assembly?
First of all, he's guilty as charged, even though he's from my party, because he was only saying it at the twilight of their exit. He should have been seen fighting that the way Alain Dube fought the Senate on the non-confirmation of the chairman of EFCC. So you are going to find a lot of people who feel that Saraki is no longer helpful, he's no longer a political benefit, disowning him and coming up with all kinds of strategy of what would have happened when in actual fact they had the opportunity to do that. But when it comes to this point of oversight, I agree with your point. Since 1999 till date, the National Assembly have done practically nothing serious on the area of oversight. The oversight, as provided by the Constitution, is also to reveal corruption. So assuming in executing the agenda of government, department or ministry of government, or even the agency of government is abusing privileges, abusing power, or misappropriating funds, it is through this, their oversight power, they can summon these individuals and make sure that these things are checked. But traditionally, what we have always found with the National Assembly is anytime they are broke, they will find a particular agency, call them for what they call, what is this word? You know, like they summon you.
They summon, yeah.
There is a term for it. Okay. And then in the course of this conversation, you will hear that money has passed hands, and then they will clear people. But if you see in America, for example, Mark Zuckerberg sold the privacy of Facebook users to third party. It was a criminal act. But the American government saw that if they lock up Mark Zuckerberg or close Facebook, it's going to affect their economy. So the Senate, exercising their oversight powers, had to devise a means of summoning Mark Zuckerberg and clandestinely asking him to then review the terms of agreement that his lawyers will just draw everlasting agreement that a Facebook user does not have time to read. You just click, I agree. And you don't know that embedded in that terms is your right that you're waiving. So they now corrected that and say his lawyers should make it as concise as possible so that the Facebook user will understand. You can say after then they gave him a corporate fine, the problem has been solved. That same scenario, if you are to import it to Nigeria, after summoning Mark Zuckerberg, after the first and second sitting, you will hear that money changed hands, and Mark Zuckerberg will say, go and say no more. So this is the problem. And anytime we come to exercising the power of oversight, we become partisan. It has to be a bipartisan approach if we have to stop corruption, because one of the main essence of oversight is to reveal corruption in the government.
Will the 9th Senate be different or continue in the perceived culture of corruption? Nigerians are looking with interest at the next group of lawmakers.